It is Sunday at 8 o'clock. You all know what that means. It's time for another episode of the DSP Disc Golf Talk Show. I'm your host, Josh, and like always, this show is brought to you by Backbone Disc Golf USA, a disc golf company out in Spencerport, New York, meeting all your disc golf needs. So tonight we'll make the news and announcements really quick. That way we can really get into and focus in on our guests that we have tonight. So yesterday was the Vets for Veterans doubles, I think it was called. But that I don't have the results of that tournament. It was a fundraiser tournament, and the money was raised for taking care of the memorial out there. So they had, I think it was 118 people who went out, who were participated in that. It was sounded like it was a good tournament put on by Mike. Thanks, Mike, for putting that together. It sounded like it ran great from what people were saying. It turned out good weather. It flowed really nice. So hats off to you, Mike. Thank you for putting that on. That was amazing. Unfortunately, I wasn't able to be there because I had to work that morning, and then so that prevented me from participating. So, yeah. And then really quick, to make sure you guys are staying up on tournaments and like leagues and putting leagues and different things going on, make sure you guys tune in to Western New York Disc Golf scene, Western New York Disc Golf page on Facebook. Wow, I had a blank mind right there. On Facebook, keep your eyes on that page. You can also check out the disc golf scene on the internet. That's where all your tournaments will be listed, so that you can make sure that you're registering on time, and then you can also check out like what the layout will be, how it's all going to work from there, and then also check out Buffalo, I think it's Buffalo Niagara Disc Golf Club Facebook page. From there, they will also have all their information for leagues going on, team announcements, and like tournament course cleanups that they're doing. Also, keep your eyes open for Sunday Fun Day. That will also be happening at Como this year and up at Joseph Davis. So the announcement is up on Facebook. You'll have to check that all out. And then I'm also seeing, don't really know many details yet. They've yet to really fully drop of it, but I've seen pictures of bag tags this year. So that'll be really cool. I'm definitely interested in that. I definitely want to know how to get involved with that. What's up, Jared? So yeah. So without further ado, let's see if we can pull into our guests tonight. Should be, let's see here. Should be coming through. Are they not? Where is it? Oh, there we go.
What do you say?
What's up, Bradford? You're live, buddy.
Just give me 1 second here.
All right.
Should be coming through. Oh, there we go.
Okay.
All right. So as our guests are getting ready to come on, so yeah, just double check all those sites to stay up on top of all your announcements. Double check, and then you can also check out on the disc golf scene for all the tournaments that are posted. That way you guys are staying on top, because remember, we're all trying to get points see if we can all qualify for the so we can qualify for the amateur championships for next season. Not really sure the specifications for that. I'll have to double check how to do all that. But yeah, so we'll have to stay on top of all that. And then, all right. It looks like our guests are ready for tonight.
Hold on 1 second, Tom.
they're making little camera adjustments, which is really cool.
You're gonna do it. You're gonna do it right, right?
Exactly. That's what I say.
Okay.
All right.
A little bit this way. Hey,
Hey, what's going on?
what's up? What's up, Josh?
How are we doing tonight, guys? So tonight we have. How we doing? So tonight we have Bradford and Dom. Hi, guys.
What's going on, Josh?
Are you guys able to hear me? Okay.
Oh, we can hear you just fine.
Yes, sir. Thanks for having us.
All right, sweet. So we'll kick off things tonight. So I met Bradford, I think it was 2 years ago when we were on Team Spartan Disc together, and then I met Dom last year at the tournament you guys held at that disc golf at the golf course. Yeah.
Okay.
So that was pretty cool. That tournament was pretty cool. So let's start off with from both of you guys. Where did your disc golf journey begin, and like what got you guys hooked into disc golf?
First off, Josh, are we your first guests?
Yes, you guys are my first
Very
guests.
first guest here on DSP.
Yes, sir. Heck
We are
yeah.
the first guest.
Definitely a special episode.
So your question again was what brought us into disc golf?
Yeah, what brought you guys into disc golf, and what got you guys hooked to keep coming back to it?
Let me know.
So for me, my cousin got me into it 2012. He took me out to Chestnut Ridge, and I got on top of that hill, and I was just like, whoa. I remember saying, I go, all right, where's the basket? He points down there. He's like, it's behind the trees down there. I go, what? I remember I bought my first throw. It was terrible, but just knowing where the chain was made you want to just get it down pat. So it kind of just sucked you in.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I had some friends that played, a friend or two, and I played a little with them, just a couple rounds, and then I got a group of four of me and my friends to get into it, and then us four would just play a lot. We would do any course around the area from here to Rochester. We have our own little like events within each other, and we just competed with each other. And at some point, we had to take it to the next level and see what the the rating was like in tournaments and stuff like that. But it's like any sport. If you're someone who grew up playing sports, you have like the camaraderie, with playing with players, the practicing, the competition. So if you had that when you were younger growing up, and you're older and you're looking for something I think that is maybe not as hard on your body and you look for something different. For me, I played soccer. This was perfect. And it gave me that competitive, what I needed, that extra little competition that I was missing. So that's what got me to be addicted to it, is that part of it.
Heck
Yeah.
yeah. Yeah, I can definitely relate to that because that's what got me hooked to it, was constantly being terrible at it and then having something to work on to get better at.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah. So, so what made you guys decide to start up your team, Recycling Buffalo?
What made me start the team? It was not a plan. It was not planned out. I wanted to be on a team. After playing for a little bit, I wanted to be on a team because I wanted to have a resource of people I could play with, because my friends are only limited to certain days, certain times. So I knew, also being in the tournament scene, trying to play and compete, I didn't know people at tournaments. So by having a team, it gave me kind of like a support system at events as well, which I thought was awesome. So that is kind of what made me like a team. I joined Spartan. Hey, I was like, let me just try. And I threw for the first season, got on there. I enjoyed it. And then, I wanted to add a second team. And I saw people were stacking teams. So I was like, hey, I was at work one day. I just threw a thing at Lone Star. Never threw a Lone Star disc. Honestly, mostly throw Innova. Never really touched much else. So when I switched to Lone Star, it was a huge switch, but it was cool because it made you learn all new discs again. Made you kind of learn things maybe you didn't throw before. We get stuck with what we like. That kind of made me use other things. Lone Star itself, it was an experience. But after seeing both those teams, it kind of gave me the idea. Once I started my business and I was able to run a putting league, I'm like, I have space. I had a good amount of players that I thought were quality people that should be on teams who I got along with very well. And I was like, talking to, a couple of close people. I was talking to, Jake, and I was talking to Forrest. It's like, you guys, would you be interested? And, one thing led to another. We started taking the best players that we thought were good guys, good girls, people that are respected, carry themselves well, they're competitive, people that, are going to be a good image for my business as well. It's not really about my business. It's nice that people know about it, but it's just a nice way to build something as far as, having the business. The putting league came, and then all of a sudden I was able to meet more people. And then I just grabbed what I thought were the best people that worked well together, and we've grown from there, basically. The idea is simple. It's just to bring people together who are competitive, who, when you practice together, are going to make each other better. People that were interested in more than just playing, being part of more. Choices that are made, from the shirts we choose, to our logo, to the courses we're doing our events at, to what events we throw. It's not just myself, it's the whole team. I think that's different than anybody else. I know people have a group of people, but we have the whole team, helping make posters for events, helping line the course. Everyone's chipping in, from the tent to our speeches beforehand, our players meeting. It's never done by one or two, it's done by three or four.
Yeah.
Everything's a unit and we move together, and I think that's different. So we got something where we have a great unit, and we've grown with that unit, and we have a great resource for people to play with each other and get better, and it allows us to do a lot of cool stuff. But our big thing is making disc golf fun. You can add to that. I talked a lot.
No, I mean, like he said, we try to make it fun at the end of the day. Someone even made a comment on when I said make disc golf fun on Facebook, and he's like, when wasn't it fun? And all I had to say to that was, it's not that it didn't get fun, but after it got a lot of popular, it became, competitive, people getting pissed off. It's like, that's not what it's about. So we just try to keep it as fun as possible.
Yeah, with a large team, I think that we're able to maybe get into all the details that make something special. So, we all sit together and talk about what we're going to do for this first tournament. Last year, it was a whole different thing. We started our team in May. Our first event was at the end of June. We ran.
Yeah, everything pretty fast.
Hey, we did a really good first tournament. Scrap the Scarp is our baby. We're going to run every year. It's a doubles tournament. It's going to be June 29th. It is two courses. I mean, there's no doubles tournament where you're going to two courses. Our lunch is a party. We have a triple Mando that we built. First one in the area that I know of. People throw it at lunch. It's a great time. I think that people who haven't done our events need to check one out. I promise you, this guy's got music playing at the players meeting. We got practice baskets set up more than normal. Players packs are pretty great. We get photos of everybody. Try to make sure everyone's kind of getting something cool from the event. We make it personal.
We started off with a firework too. You got to start it off with a bang.
Hey, Bobby Jones wanted a turkey sub for lunch. He didn't want pizza.
Yes, Bobby. We got Bobby Jones a turkey sub.
Yeah.
We do things for our people.
Hey, we take care of the people that take care of us. So you support us, we're going to support you. So we really appreciate anyone that took place in any of our events, anyone that supported us. We're going to continue to do things outside the box, and we're going to continue to make things fun. And we're gonna bring a different vibe. We support every group in this area, though. We want to work together with every team. Buffalo has a great disc golf community. You got to work together. Together, we're unstoppable. We can do amazing things. But when we're not working together, it gets a little sloppy, and you're going to get smaller fields. So we want to connect the dots. We got people from every team in the area, and we want to bring those people together to help bring everybody together, because we have a ton of people that play disc golf, and we have great courses in the area, and we have great people that help do that. We just want to be a part of that. Shout out Sam. Shout out Jeremy. Those people did great things for this place. The courses around here, you can travel. There's some good places, but Buffalo has great courses in this area, and that's why we're getting the AMs. I mean, that's why. But we want to be here just to kind of give support to other people. We got 30 people on the team now, and we want to continue to grow in the right way. We're looking for females, so if you know a girl who's a solid player, anybody listening, a girl that wants to get better, talk to Allison. She's our ladies captain. We're looking to recruit some more ladies. We got 8. I want to get to 10. Let's get 15 girls in the team. Challenge you girls. Step up. Let's go do more events. You ask some more questions. We're going to keep talking. We're talkers here.
I enjoy that you guys are talking. That's great.
I bring the music.
Also, I just wanted to let the chat know that it's open, it's live, so you guys can ask questions, and whatever questions I see in the chat, I'll ask these guys. So
we're a little far from the phone, so we can't see questions. So if anyone does, let us know, Josh, please.
Yep. Oh, definitely. I haven't seen any questions yet. That's why I've been seeing people tune in.
Who do we got in here right now? We got anyone from the team?
We got Forrest, of course. We have Jared. We got a Joe, a lot, tons of people are popping up. Norman's in there. Yeah, a lot of your team is in. So that's pretty
There's
cool.
9. There's only 9 people in there, not a lot of them. Cassie, what's up? Allison, what's up? Eric Fetterman, what's up? Jared, we see you. Joe, Eric, Michael, Lone Wolf, we see you. Norm, Jeff, I don't know you, but what's up? Lulu Bean, okay. And Nick, Dom's brother, what's up?
Yeah, there we go. That's how you do it.
That's how you do it.
So, so you guys were talking about like stuff that you did last year. So, what did you guys learn from doing like tournaments from last year, and like what improvements are you guys looking to make for this year?
I mean, number one definitely is it can't get done unless everyone does their part properly. And I mean, we had at the time maybe 18 players on the team last year, and we either we'll ask people, what do you think you can do for this, or maybe we'll hand them something and say, all right, do this and see if you can make it better.
We have a unit that collectively does things, but we will get better. Anything that you do, you're going to make mistakes, but you're going to get better. You learn from them and get better every time. Sometimes setting up some of when people went to log in last year for one of our events, something wasn't set up correctly, and we had to go fix something, and then all of a sudden the registration was open, so it was a little delayed for a minute. So most people didn't even know that, but us, it bothered us. It wasn't right, so we're going to do better next time. Our golf event, we only did 1 set of tees. Next year, there'll be 2 sets of tees. MA3 took a little bit of time, and that's our fault. We should have had tees for them. We let them play from the same as everyone. We're going to learn from that. But yeah, each event, we have players that step up. Last year, we had people that were doing our posters for our events. Allison and Dana kicked ass with that. Kenan is the guru of anything. You ask him, he's doing it. He made our signs on the courses, like for every event, and he did them top notch. Like, you've seen signs, but this was like next level. Everything that he does is you ask him to do it, he's gonna do it right. Aaron helped build the triple Mando. That's awesome. This year, Joe's on the team. He's gonna help us build more things. We're gonna try and get creative and do something different.
Sure.
We have different people that just step up in any way possible, from people that want to work the table and hand out the shirts at the event, or they want to sit there and give their like Jake gave away his candles, and the girls all helped hand out the t-shirts. Sherman was doing check-in with Scott. Scott's doing photography. Jared and Forrest and Eric are out there making sure the baskets are in the right spots, and they're painting the lines of the course. Like, when you have a huge unit like that works together, you can do really great things. We're going to continue to learn from the best in the area, and we're going to try to improve ours, because we don't want to make mistakes. We want to get better, and we're gonna. That's for sure. But yeah, we have a great unit of players. We have 6 solid captains. Dom's the team manager. Scott's our social media manager now. We have a lot of cool projects coming out. We're going to be on Instagram, and Scott's going to be doing some interviews on the side on his own. His photography, if you haven't seen it, is some of the best in the area. We have a collective unit that brings a lot of different skills, and some people are still learning what their skill set is, because everyone has something they can bring. But I think we utilize them the best. And we have people that, when they say they're going to do something, they do something. So that's huge as well. But our events, yeah, we've made mistakes, little ones. But besides that, I think everyone does that. We go to events, and we've been to events in this area, and I can say, without being biased, that our events were just as good, run just as well. And we had some things I thought that we touched on that maybe others didn't. Now, there could be reasons that they don't do those things, but we're doing more of a unsanctioned event, so that's probably why we did some of those things, to make it a little bit more fun. But I think those are things we need. We have something really cool coming at the country club this year for our tournament. I want to make that kind of be almost like an amateur pro event. So it's going to be unsanctioned, but I want you to have the feel. When you walk up to the first tee pad, Dom's going to be saying your name. He's going to be announcing you. We want to have people out flagging. We want to create an atmosphere where people can look over at hole 18, have drinks, and watch the cards come through and finish the day. We want to have some games for people that come just to watch for the day, to compete in and win prizes, but also be there and have like a fun environment for disc golf. So that's our goal this year. That's one of our biggest goals this season, is to make that event something special. The course itself, we designed, is really fun. It's unlike anything in this area. If you played Blarney, I'd say it's a mixture of that and something a little better. That's my personal opinion, but I'm biased. But we have a great unit that put it together, and I'll tell you, If you like to watch the disc fly, you're going to love it there. There's trees, but there's a lot of fairway, but they're longer holes. They're scoreable if you play smart, but the lunch, the dinner, the guys there that run it did a great job. Our giveaway was huge. This year we want to double that, so we're going to try and do a little fundraising and stuff like that for that as well. I think that's something that's going to be really, really cool. We're going to do a doubles the first day, and the second day we're going to do a singles flex start. So that's something I would think people need to look for. It's in October.
That's going to be fun. That was fun last year. That course was a blast. So if you had like a person who's just starting out, like this is their first season, and they're nervous about tournaments, what would you guys say to them to encourage them to come out to a tournament? And then what would you do? What would you say to them if they're him hauling about and having their very first tournament be yours that you're putting together in October?
Doubles. You do doubles. The first tournament you should do, dip your feet in, is doubles. It's the most fun. There's less pressure on you. You get a taste of it and see what it's like, and then you go from there. Besides that,
Just don't be discouraged, I would say, because then it kind of taps back into the whole competitive thing. People are scared, you know.
don't be scared.
Yeah, there's no reason to be discouraged at all.
No. So my cousin just moved back in the area. He barely plays. He's played Pine Woods a handful of times. I'm going to bring him around. My first event I take him to is going to be a doubles event. Is he great? No. But could he beat some MA3 guys? 100%. But he ain't going to want to just beat MA3 guys. He wants to throw the disc better. He wants to play as good as we're playing. So he's really competitive. That's just the kind of person he is. If the person's competitive, you don't got to do much talking to get them into a tournament. Just lead them, show them a doubles tournament. They're going to do it themselves. But you can't push people to compete. If they want to play for fun, let them play for fun. Tell them what the tournaments are like. Maybe let them come bag for you. Come check out this tournament. Come bag for me. See what it's like that. I think that's a good idea too. Or you know what? Maybe it's not for you. You want to just have fun with it. That's fine. It's a hobby for all of us. It's somewhere where we can, get away from everything. Maybe get away from the cell phone, get away from work, just play disc golf, focus on that, and just kind of like it's your woosah. A little bit of enjoyment for the day, get away from the world, and just kind of like get some exercise and just play golf. The sport of golf, disc golf or regular golf, that's what's special about it. You kind of get away from things and get to unwind a little bit. But yeah, we are encouraging new disc golfers all the time. We want them to play. I think we had an idea it would be really cool to run an event where maybe people brought, like, it was doubles, but you had to bring someone new, and that'd be your partner, be someone new. Kind of get that, because they want to play with other people that are new. That might be kind of a cool idea. We're not really sure if we're going to do that, but one thing we are looking at, shout out Jake. He was mentioning maybe doing some sort of fundraiser for the SPCA. It's a special place for him. So we were thinking about maybe doing something along the lines with that. More information to come on that down the line, but that's something we do want to do.
Actually, Forrest had a question. His question is, what's your first event, and what are your expectations?
Ooh, tell them what the first one is. Our first event, you know what it is?
The scrap.
Yep.
Yeah, so this year it'll be scrap at the Scarp again.
Scrap at the Scarp. So that's the doubles tournament, best shot doubles, Royalton and Outwater. That was our very first event we threw.
Yeah, some people come to that last year. Did you come to that?
I did not.
Okay. It's a lot of fun, honestly. It might be my favorite one from last year.
So Scrap on the Scarp is a name that was actually voted on amongst the team. We voted on a team name or a tournament name. Shout out Kenan. He came up with the name Scrap on the Scarp. Both courses are running along the escarpment, and that's kind of where we kind of came up with that. In doubles, it's a Scrap. So yeah, it's a cool name. It's going to be something we continue to run. 2 courses the same day. Both those kind of run perfectly. One's a little bit longer, one's a little bit shorter. We do an extended lunch, so lunch is a little bit longer, but we make that a time where we have more bonding with the people that we play disc golf with. So, lunch is a little bit longer, and then there's some games to throw, and just kind of get to talk to the people, you're playing with. Sometimes some of these people we only see at events, right? So we found that it was kind of, people really enjoyed that time where we did like a longer lunch and enjoyed it. Kind of, we all threw the triple mando and stuff like that. We're going to do the photography, hole 1 at Royalton. As people come around, we'll have all the snacks, the water there, and we'll try and talk to everybody, get pictures of everyone at the first tee pad. I think that's going to be something we always continue to do. That's our first tournament. We're going to make sure that one's a great one. The raffle was great last year. Hopefully we step up and do a better raffle this year. I think we already got like 20 discs right now set aside for a raffle, so that's a good start. But yeah, Scrap on the Scarp is our very first event. I'm just going to go through all of them for you because I know you're going to ask.
Yes.
Our second event is a tournament we're taking over from James Carmen. It's called the Western New York Team Championships. Last year he said, hey, I used to run this event. Would you like to take it over? And we were excited to have that opportunity. So we're going to be running that. And basically, it's going to be a four-man team. It's based on ratings, so there's a cap. So you have to use people from different divisions a little bit. It's college style. If you don't know what it is, Google it, look it up. It's a lot of fun. It's going to be 3 rounds, 2 at Bond. We were going to do Beaver. Late change. We actually just talked to some people. Beaver is losing too many trees. It's just not what it once was. Yeah. We're probably be taking that second day to Wilson for our 3rd round. It will be 3 rounds. That one, and then we don't have anything on the map right now. Everything's on Disc Golf Scene right now. All of our events already. But in August, we will usually do something at Manor Lanes. We did a putting thing there last year, a little putting tournament. Mm-hmm. It was an awesome time. I don't know if you made it. I don't think you made it.
No,
but that's
didn't make it to that one.
It's a night thing.
Gotta do it.
You're putting at night. It's in the sand. There's drinks. It's a lot of fun. It was a lot of fun. And then we have our end of year at the Country Club, which is in October. And we're also going to be looking to run a league on Thursdays. That should be coming out soon. Thursdays is going to be singles, unsanctioned, weekly payout. The top percentage of them will be an end-of-year 2-round tournament. The first half will be at Bond Lake. Second half will be at Royalton. So get there, Thursdays.
He said
we didn't even drop that. So you got that on your show, an exclusive. So we have some great people on the team. Kenan, Scott Dudek, myself, and Jared. There's a few other people that are going to help out as far as running that league as a team. And we can't all do it every day, but with a team like this, we're able to kind of chip in and do different days, which is awesome. But that's going to be a lot of fun, the league. And then we're always looking for opportunities to do something different. So if someone comes across something outdoors in some way where we can get baskets and set up a course somewhere or run some sort of fun throw off or something, we are looking at ideas. We did mention we're going to keep some things closed. We can't tell you everything right now because
Jared asked a question. Will there be carts at the end of the year tournament this year?
Ooh. All right. So last year we could have had carts. They were limited, so we can only have so many. So if we would have sold out, the fear was that some people would not have gotten a cart and it would have been unfair. So we didn't do them last year. This year, what we're going to probably do is we're going to shorten it to just as many people as we can get carts.
Probably just cap.
So yes, Jared, I have to obviously confirm that with them. They said it was an opportunity last year to do it, but I will talk to them this year, and if possible, we will use carts this year. So sign up quick. First people to sign up are going to get a cart. We'll see.
Shout out Jared. He just him and Eric are at Maple Hill right now.
They're home. They're traveling home safely.
Yeah, they went over the weekend.
Yeah, I seen them posting up some reels that look pretty nice, shooting over the water.
Yep. Not everyone can do that. Those are bomber shots right there.
Yeah.
But yeah,
I've also been seeing your team posting up their team practices. So is the team practices, are you guys scheduling that, or are you guys just sending out texts, hey, let's just meet up and practice?
we do both. So team practice, like at Salins, when we ran the course or ran the field, that was something we scheduled. It's a lot of money to that. Team practices, we get them randomly throughout the week. Sometimes you get 8 people, sometimes you get 12 people, sometimes there's 6. Whoever shows up. We play doubles, and it's iron sharpening iron, we always say. It's always good competition. You're playing with better people. There's better people than you. Unfortunately, I hate to say it, but there's better people than us out there, and you want to play with them because they know more than you, and it helps to compete with them. Luckily, our team has a lot of good people who I would say are willing to help one another, and it's awesome to see. Sometimes you're on the course and so-and-so's helping so-and-so with the forehand, and it's just the way it happens is so natural. It's like when you sit back and watch that, you're like, this is why we do it. I think that one of the coolest things is our team chat. Just the amount of people in there and the amount of people that you can get together and play rounds with. That's a great resource. Yeah, we have a great group, and like I said, like playing with each other. Team practices, we set them up or we do them randomly. But we do set things up, not only practices, but get-togethers outside of the fair, whether it's New York Beer Project or someone's birthday or going to Kennan's house and playing around there, which is awesome. If you haven't been there, he said he's going to be running another event this summer, so watch out for it. It's awesome. Sanders Retreat, top notch. Yeah, I think it's important to work together as a team. And in the beginning of the year, we do a thing where we fill out goals. what you're looking to achieve this year. And I can't tell you how many people on the team say more team practices. Like they love it. Like they really love it. They say that every time our team gets together, it's like a movie. That's what they say.
Now, are the team practices open for anybody to possibly show up? Like, let's say I get a text message and I could show up, or do I have to be part of the team to do team practices?
So, for instance, we do have ones where it's just the team, but we have welcomed others. We see somebody else on the course. They want to join us. As long as everyone gets along with each other, it's not an issue. Our Salem's one, we had a couple people that were off the team that joined us. They're usually going to be someone connected to the team, someone so and so's brother, or this person or that person. We really try to reach our team and grow through the team we already have. So bringing other friend groups within the team. It seems like those are great connections to kind of bring together. But we are always looking, like this year, Andres Ripley came into town, and when we knew he wanted to play, we were excited to add him. So yeah, we're always looking to add talent. We're always looking to add good people. You don't have to be highly rated to be on the team. You just need to be someone that gets along with people, that seems like they'd be a good fit with the team, gets along with everybody on the team, and kind of meshes well. We just want to make sure we have that good chemistry.
Cool. So, all right. So we'll end on this question. So you guys obviously know that the AMS Championship is going to be here next year, 2026.
Oh, yeah.
So, what is your team doing for that? Are you guys planning ahead of helping out with course keep up and clearing, or are you guys kind of pushing team members to, hey, let's make sure you guys focus on getting your points this year to see if you guys can get spots into that championship next year?
All right, so we've talked to Sam and James, and we've told them, hey, we have a large group of people. We're willing to help. So between now and then, when they need help, they're gonna let us know, and we're gonna help out whatever way we can. Secondly, as far as players competing, we have some of the best players amateur level in the area on our team, and they will be in it. They will make it, and they will be near the top. Forrest, Kenan, Jake, those are top-notch players in the area. Jared, these people are all, if they get invited, these are their home courses. They play these courses a lot. I'm gonna beg for one of them. I want to be out there. I don't think I'm going to qualify, so I'm going to support my team. And then day of, we're going to hopefully be involved. Helping out run the event. I know there's a lot of people on the team that want to help out. I know you said you want to help out, right?
Yeah, 100%.
So yeah, we're going to help out with any way we can. It's going to be awesome. Obviously, if you get to play in it, that's amazing. But if you don't get to, what it's going to do for our courses in the area is going to benefit everybody in the area. So you should support it. You should help in any way possible. They're going to be looking for people to do a lot of different things, helping clean up the parks, and obviously run the day of activities. And they're going to take care of people that do help out. They're going to get players pack items and stuff like that. That's something you'll figure out, but definitely help out. If you're someone that's like curious about these things and you're a new player, and I mean, if you have the time, I think you should help out. But yeah, we're going to do our part when we're asked to, and we'll see what we can do extra. But yeah, we can't wait. It's awesome for Buffalo.
Yeah, I know if I don't make it, which probably won't, but that's my goal, to try and make it. But if I don't, I definitely know I'm going to put together a media team and see if we can get guys out on the courses to catch live footage of people throwing and get post-tournament interviews. I think that would be pretty cool for the West New York area.
Definitely.
So
it's a great opportunity for Buffalo, and for disc golf. All of our courses are going to be even better. They're going to do things to clean them up even more. So it's exciting, really exciting. Yeah.
All right, cool. Thank you guys for joining the show tonight. Thank you for everyone tuning in, and I'll see y'all next week.
Take it easy. See ya.